Hi everybody, a big hello to my twin flame community and all of my twin flame friends. This is a reading for some of those twins who particularly could not get any contact during the holiday season, specifically are contemplating or were thinking of some contact and it's not happening. There are big blocks to it, or you are not in communication with your twin, or the separation period is such that there can be no expectation of communication, but you're dying inside and you're wondering if there is any kind of love involved here and you are kind of giving up. This reading is particularly for those viewers and those twin flames who are passing through a lot of sadness during the holiday season due to certain things which have been done by the masculine twin, by the feminine twin, or otherwise on the holiday season. So when I tuned into this particular thing, that what is happening for people who have probably texted their masculine twin and have not received anything back for what they want to do in the holiday season, or for those people who have not gotten any kind of contact, or for those people who are not, it's not possible for them to be in communication or to get anything, any response, any kind of 3D response. This reading is particularly for them as to how they should think in this particular situation and what is actually going on behind the curtains. So without any further delay, I will begin, my friends. What the universe is trying to tell you first and foremost is that you are going through a lot of sadness during this period, and you're contemplating different things which could be the possibilities of why your masculine twin is not in touch with you, not in contact with you, and you're going through a lot of emotional swings, a lot of emotional mood swings, and also there is some thought of like moving away or giving up, because this holiday season is specifically meant to be a very emotional period where you want to be with your loved ones, where you want to be surrounded by your loved ones. So there is a lot of sadness and drama around this situation, especially for those people whose twins have not contacted them, not been in touch with them, because in 3D every female twin or every other regular average person thinks that it's the holiday season, and whoever is near and dear to you, or whoever has a little space for you in their heart, should be getting in touch with you, because that is how your personality is, or that is how we expect a normal average human being to behave. So when you get no contact from your masculine twin, it can be very dramatic, it can be very sad. You could be filled with a lot of frustration, a lot of remorse as to the time that you spent on this journey, or the time that you spent with your masculine twin is all going to a null, going to a null and void, that is how you feel. So this basically, you feel this way, you're feeling this way, but the universe is telling you to say goodbye to all this sadness and drama. The universe is actually telling you to say goodbye to all the sadness and drama, because all the sadness and drama you have lived in your life was rooted in making assumptions and taking things personally. The whole world of control between humans is based on that. Take a moment and consider this, that you are actually assuming that your masculine twin is not reaching out to you, and he is not reaching out because he does not love you enough. So you need to let go of this sadness and drama that you're creating in your life, through these thoughts and through these assumptions. And why the universe is telling you to say goodbye to this sadness and drama, and not to take these assumptions and not to have personal assumptions. All the sadness and drama you have lived in your life, or you're currently living through the sadness and drama, you're making assumptions and taking things personally, that they have not contacted you because they don't love you. Instead, the universe is telling you to actually cultivate faith. Open your third eye, use your intuition. You see the third eye here, open your third eye, cultivate faith, and open your third eye, and you will see the real picture, that your masculine twin actually loves you a lot, but he hasn't contacted you or hasn't come in touch with you. You To have great faith is to have great power, because your intent, your will is undivided. When your word isn't dissipated by doubt, the power of your word becomes even more stronger. So if you want your intention to be with your twin very strong and very undivided, you should not say opposite words, that he does not love me, he has not contacted me because he does not love me, because the universe is asking you to cultivate faith, that even though if he has not contacted you on the holiday season, it does not automatically mean, or you should automatically assume, that it is personal to you, or he is doing some personal harm to you. Also, the universe is telling you to ignore the opinions of others, ignore the opinions of any readers or psychics who are telling you that if he has not contacted you during the holiday season, the Christmas Eve or the New Year's Eve, that means that he doesn't love you, you know. So you have to not consider any opinions which tells you that he is not in love with you. It could be any readers, psychics, or any other friends who are telling you the same thing. Whatever people do, feel, think, or say, don't take it personally. Others are going to have their own opinion according to their belief system. So whatever they think about you is not about you, but it is about them actually. So ignore the opinions of others, have faith in the situation, and say goodbye to any kind of sadness and drama that is arising out of this fact that the masculine twin did not contact you. Now I ask the universe that what was the masculine twin thinking when they did not contact you, you know. They might have, you might have come into their mind, they significantly most probably had thoughts about you, but what is it that made them not contact you or write a small text message for 1 second, 2 seconds, you know, or write a small email spending 2 minutes on it, or sending a greeting card or sending a small gift? Why didn't they do it, you know? They didn't do it because the what I got when I asked the universe that why didn't the masculine twin do it? You know, give me one card, universe. Why didn't the masculine twin do it? You know, and what should we assume out of this situation? So why the masculine twin did not do it? Because he also had unconscious assumptions that you will not respond or you will not say yes to their offer of going out on Christmas or spending Christmas together or spending New Year's Eve together. Assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. First of all, they also made assumptions just like you did. You also made an assumption that if he did not contact me on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or New Year's Eve, if he doesn't do that, that means that he does not love me and he is not my twin, or there is something to this situation which is not appropriate. And he also made this assumption that okay, you know, maybe if I ask her, I don't know if she believes in me or loves me that much, or if we are, you know, they don't even know if you are twin flames, you know. So they had unconscious assumptions too. And another big thing why they did not contact you is that they have prior soul agreements. They have prior soul agreements which in which they have agreed that they are going to ask very few questions, you know, very few questions to the feminine twin. It's a very weird thing, but they have soul agreements that they are going to not ask a lot of questions. So in their assumption, and secondly in not asking too many questions as a soul agreement, they have not been able to come forward in the form of a text message or in the form of some kind of offer of an invitation to spend time together. So be aware of unconscious assumptions. The masculine twin has also had unconscious assumptions, and you see the full moon here. They have had also had unconscious assumptions regarding what they should be doing on the Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, and they have had wobbly feet, and they, because of the wobbly feet and the tension and the stress of what is the most appropriate thing for them to do, they have not done anything, because they also have been going in a vicious cycle of assumptions that you might not be interested in doing Christmas Eve with them, or you are not there yet, you know, it's not that serious yet. So assumptions are made so fast and unconsciously most of the time because we have agreements to communicate this way. We have agreed at a soul level as a soul agreement that it is not safe to ask questions. We have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. It is again an assumption that if I am not communicating with my female twin, she will understand that I do love her, but I am not in the position to communicate yet, or I don't feel safe to ask questions where I don't feel safe that the answer will be yes, because they think that it is not safe to ask questions. They have agreed that if people love us, they should know what we want or how we feel. So indirectly, this is a soul agreement that the masculine twin did, that they will not ask you any questions or not give you validation and reassurance, and still they will expect that you will want, you will know what they want, you will know what they want, and you will know how that they are feeling, and you will trust them. You will have faith in your masculine twin. That was a part of their agreement on this twin journey. So how wonderful, what a wonderful message. First of all, you should stop making assumptions that they don't love you because they have not communicated with you. Secondly, they also were assuming that you will say no, to the offer or to the invitation. That is why they did not do it. Thirdly, they had soul agreements that they will not question you a lot or not provide adequate reassurance and validation, and still you will understand their deepest feelings of love for you. So indirectly, it is again a 5D concept of your contact being so strong with the masculine twin that even if he is not there on this holiday season, your bond is still as strong, because this is a part of the agreement that they will torture you. They will behave this way, where they will not provide any communication even on the biggest and the most important holiday season, and your love will still stay strong, because I'm being told that you still need to be on this journey and you need to create like a white magician, which means that you need to, even though the external circumstances are very bad, in a way that they did not even contact you on the holiday season or make plans to spend the holiday season with you, you still have to act like a magician, and you have to create from inside, you have to create from within to without. You also have to express your own divinity, the feminine twins. You don't need to be or have the acceptance of others. You don't need knowledge or great philosophical concepts. You have the right to be you, and you can express your own divinity by being alive and by loving yourself first and then others. You have to be in your full creativity and divinity, and you don't have to let this holiday season sway you, or your masculine twin not contacting you sway you in any which way. Also, you are being told to assume nothing about their love or their feelings for you just because they did not contact you. In any kind of relationship, we can make the assumption that others know what we think and we don't have to say what we want. We assume they're going to do what we want because they know us so well. If they don't do what we want, we feel hurt and think, how could you do that? You should know. So we are assuming that they know that we want to spend the holiday with them. Some of you who have not told them that thing, that, or some of you are new, or some of you who have this first Christmas together with your twin, you should have told them beforehand. And now if they're not coming forward, you should not be angry with them, or you should not question that you should have known my deepest feelings, because these are again assumptions. You should not assume anything. Sometimes we need to speak up. Another thing which I'm being told is that you need to honor yourself, honor the man or woman that you are, take the risk to express your dream. Taking action is about living fully and expressing what you are. So once you connect after the holiday season, you should start speaking out your truth. You should start telling them how you feel. And you should speak with great integrity. You see, this woman is speaking and there are words coming out of her mouth, and there are two doves also, while the flowery words are coming out. This means that you only need to speak certain small words, with integrity, and tell your twin that you were hurt when they did not contact you on the holiday season, and you do want to spend the major events of the year with them. And when you will speak in integrity with beautiful words, you they will feel like they will feel the love of these two doves. They will feel that whatever you're saying has a lot of integrity to it, and they will understand what you're saying. And because the power of your word in the direction of truth and love will affect them, and it will be a very good omen, good sign, these two doves. It will The conversation that you will hold with your twins after the holiday season, if you don't get any contact, will be a very wonderful conversation, because your words, the feminine twins words, will come out so flowery and nice, and she will speak her own deeper truth, that the masculine twin will again fall in love with her all over again, and will consider the options when she's trying to tell him that she needs to spend more time with him. Also, spirit is telling me that you need to release the control to be right. These are two angels, which means the masculine and the feminine twin, and they have two different hair colors also, which again denote the yin and yang. But you need to release the need to be right. When you believe something, you assume you are right, and you may even destroy relationships in order to defend your position. Let go of the need to defend your position. Now what this means is that you, after the holiday season, if you don't get in touch during the holiday season, after the holiday season, you should not get into a fight with your masculine twin that he did not come, or he did not invite you, because you are just defending your position by doing that. You are just trying to tell him that I was right, you did not invite me, and you are on the wrong spot. But you don't realize that all this happened because there were a lot of subconscious assumptions happening, and this was a part of the soul contract. This was a part of the soul contract. This was agreed upon, that they will ask you very few questions and they will still expect you to know, and know how they feel, and know how what they want from you. So this was a part of the soul contract. So don't be mad at them. For some twins who have not received contact, it was a part of your twin journey, and you should release the need to be right. But just put your words, when you meet them, put your words in total integrity and tell them that you felt bad, you felt hurt, and you wanted to spend time with them. And also let go of the need to let go of the need to let go of the need to be right and just defend your position, but just do it in a very, very flowery way, very flowery way. And there should be no sense of self importance, that I am good, you are bad. Personal importance, or taking things personally, is the maximum expression of selfishness, because we make the assumption that everything is about me. They might not have contacted you on the holiday season because they had something important going on, or they knew that their family would not get along with you, so they are keeping distance between you and their family till things sort out. Maybe they did because they actually realized the whole situation and they did not want to mess you up, so they kept you away. So never think that everything is about you. It could have been other reasons also that they are not contacting you on the holiday season, and you need to accept this thing. Also, when you come back together, like I said, you need to use a lot of flowery language, a lot of good language, and actually express with integrity that you do want to spend time with them and you were waiting for them and it hurt you. Also, you need to learn to ask questions yourself and don't keep things in your heart and mind. It is always better to ask questions than to make assumptions. Have the courage to ask questions until you are as clear as can be. Once you hear the answer to a question, you won't have to make assumptions because you will know the truth. Also, I'm being told that you need to discern the truth. Once they're telling you the truth, you have to use your own intuition, your own intuition, which is like the key. This is the key. Your own intuition, which is the key. The problem with making assumptions is that we believe they are the truth. We make an assumption, we misunderstand, we take it personally, then we react by sending emotional poison with our words. This creates a whole big drama for nothing. So the source was telling you in the beginning that you have to say goodbye to drama and to sadness. Again, this card comes up where you have to discern the truth, and making assumptions, misunderstanding the situation, taking it personally, and then reacting badly towards the masculine twin once you meet them in the new year, or you meet them in 2 months or whatever. Reacting badly to this is going to create a lot of poison for both of you. That is why the spirit was telling you that you have to choose very flowery words, very good words, and speak with total proper integrity when you talk to them once you meet them. You know, only thing you need to do is you need to seek the truth. You need to seek the real truth. When you hear an opinion and believe it, you make an agreement and it becomes a part of your belief system. The only thing that can break this agreement is to make a new one based on the truth. Only the truth has the power to set you free. So don't believe when your friends or any psychic readers or any other people are telling you certain opinions. Ignore the opinions of others and believe in your own intuition, and wait for the time when you can actually meet them and know the truth. When you meet them, communicate with great clarity. It's a lighthouse that is being shown to us, and a lot of light is shining from it. So once you meet them, communicate properly, communicate with flowery words, communicate nicely, communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. If all humans could communicate with impeccability of the word, all of our relationships would change. There would be no wars, no violence, no misunderstandings. So once you make up your mind that you are going to ask them when you meet them, it could be in 2 weeks, it could be in 2 months, it could be in 2 years. Once you meet them, talk to them clearly, try to know the truth, by using a lot of flowery words, very respectful, very polite. And once you know the truth, try to discern the truth, but only know the truth through actually actively asking questions, and not by going to readers and psychics and them telling you that he doesn't love you because he has not contacted you through the holiday season. Do not believe in that, because once you actually put your own divinity in power and you um, speak your truth that you do want to spend time with him, and you felt bad when this thing happened that he did not communicate with you, he's going to take it very nicely, and you two are going to come together as these two birds. You are going to embrace each other's freedom, you are going to embrace each other. These, again, these birds depict a yin and yang, two different colors. So uh, don't take anything personally, because you are going to come together as these two birds, and the air is going to be cleared by the feminine twin actually actively asking the masculine twin what was going on in the holiday season that you did not contact me, what was going on that you did not invite me, what was going on that you did not care to spend any moment with me. You gain a huge amount of freedom when you take nothing personally. No spell can affect you regardless of how strong it may be. If you live without fear, if you love, you will be happy with your life and with your twin, and both of you will get to know each other, because now there is no psychic, no reader, but you yourself who's asking the questions to him and making this work out, just like these two birds embracing each other. Thank you so much.